Hello everyone, this is Collar of Sublime Trading. This is your Forex Weekend video analysis. So we have 4 Forex pairs to get through today. We're going to start off by looking at the Australian dollar, US dollar. So if we first look at the monthly time frame, we can see that price is currently heading in the downwards direction and is trading below last year's low. So quite significant level of support price has passed through. So we may see a continued move in the downward direction. There is a low around here, so around 0.68, which may act as a strong area of support. If we go to the weekly time frame, price is currently below both the 50 and 200 simple moving averages, and as you can see, we're seeing a nice move to the downside. Going last to the daily time frame, price is below the 50 and 200 simple moving averages. Here we're seeing a nice downtrend with lower lows and lower highs. Price has been using the 50 simple moving average along the way as resistance. With this pullback here, price didn't quite make it to the 50 simple moving average, but we may still see a continued move to the downside, which will be confirmed when we get a break and close below this low. If that does happen, then we can look for shorting opportunities. But do bear in mind, we also have this round number, 0.7 round number, which may act as a psychological area of support. Next Forex pair is the pound US dollar. If we look at the monthly time frame, price is currently in between last year's high and last year's low, but heading in the downwards direction. Next area of support is this low, which is last year's low, which is also around the 1.20 round number. Going to the weekly time frame, price is currently below both the 50 and 200 simple moving averages. As you can see, price used the 200 simple moving average as an area of resistance around April 2018. Since then, we've seen price head to the downwards direction, and we've seen this pullback, and currently price is heading down again. So price may come down to this area of support. If it does break through, then we should see a continued move down to this area of support here. Next, we are looking at the daily time frame, and as you can see, price is currently below the 50 and 200 simple moving averages. Price found resistance around this point here, moved to the downside, found support at the 50 simple moving average, tried to head back up but failed again, and has since successfully managed to break through the 50 simple moving average. So again, we may see a continued move to the downwards direction, and this is the next area of support, which we have to wait and see whether price can actually break through or not. Next Forex pair is the New Zealand dollar, US dollar, and if we look at the monthly time frame first, price is currently below last year's low and heading down. So the next area of support is around here, around 0.62. And if we look at the weekly time frame, price is currently below the 50 and 200 simple moving averages, and as you can see, nice downwards movement with price. And on the daily time frame, price is currently below the 50 and 200 simple moving averages, and since finding resistance at the 50 simple moving average here, prices started to move in the downwards direction, and we want to wait and see whether price can actually break and close below this low here. Last Forex pair we are looking at today is the US dollar, Singapore dollar. If we look at the monthly time frame, price is currently between last year's low and last year's high. Price is finding strength to the upside. Price may find resistance around this round number, the 1.40 round number. If it does manage to break through that level, then we should see price try to reach this area of resistance. If we go to the weekly time frame, price is currently above the 250 simple moving averages and heading up nicely. We do see deep pullbacks along the way in areas of consolidation, so it may be a slow ride up if price does actually find strength to the upside. Going to the daily time frame now, price is above both the 50 and 200 simple moving averages. Here we see price heading up since April 2018. However, there have been periods of consolidation along the way, but consistently heading up. So if we do get a break and close above this high and the 1.40 round number, then we should see further strength to the upside. Thank you for catching the Forex Weekend video analysis. If you want to be notified about all of our analysis, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below the video.